Blessings, my love, and this is my offering to the divine. Full moon in Pisces, illumination that is upon us. Pisces moon, self-care for the human being, awakening now and always. In medical astrology, Pisces rules the feet, the end of the line, our connection to the earth, our rooted energy to this earth. And through the power of lunar Pisces, we are being asked to come closer to our connection to our physical body and connecting to our roots to the earth. I have a piece of bamboo stick here. You can use a broom handle. You can use a stick you find outside, but connecting to the tension in the feet every single day is a divine spiritual awakening. So many of us ignore the physical body, ignore physical sensations until it becomes so unbelievably unbearable. So rolling out your feet, feeling the different connections and the different muscular attachments at your feet. Exploring movement. You can do this sitting. You don't have to do this standing. So if standing and balance is an issue, you can sit. Using acupressure balls. You can buy these online, super cheap. And also find them in many stores, department stores that you don't even realize. I use these every single day. Something you can do, especially before you go to bed, is rolling your feet out to help yourself reclaim your day. These are rituals of self-healing and self-nurturing, exploring sensation, exploring balance, exploring the idea of what exploration even means. Resting into the shins, there is so much tension held into this space. It's very difficult to do this movement sometimes. When I first started doing it, it would make me cry. It was so painful. There was so much tension holding there. So the tension of the muscular system that comes from the hips and the hip flexors into the thighs, into the shins, that is all connected. So when you do release into the shins, you can even put this like right underneath the kneecap, the tendinous attachment of your quadricep muscles that attach underneath the kneecap and attach down onto the tibia or the lower leg bone. There's so much energy holding there. So even just resting into it. So pelvic floor release into the roots. We're drawing this energy into our pelvis. You feel all the holding of the pelvic muscles. Really just feel this tension, paying attention to the tension and how my body is leaning over to the side. Just paying attention to where the most amount of tension is holding. Paying attention to sensation and exploring pain or exploring sensation and differentiating it in my own mind. What is this feeling? This is a really beautiful release for the root chakra, for pain holding in the pelvis, for when we're menstruating, just sitting onto a foam roller. I love this guy. My rumble roller is one of my favorite friends, really. This self-massage tool is one of my best friends. It was a gift from a client many years ago, and I use it every single day. Just using self-massage tools or just any tools in general. You can use furniture around the house. You can use rolled up mats, rolled up towels, just working through connecting to parts of our bodies. And breathing into this abdomen, breathing into this body, feeling your heart, feeling this tension, allowing yourself to fill your entire abdomen with life-giving air, breathing into the abdomen and not just apically through the chest and through the neck, really bringing ourselves home. And rituals of self-nurturing are the best kinds of rituals we could ever do. For what are the other rituals that you participate in on the daily that are actually harmful to your own being? And shadow Pisces will have us turn away from ourselves and engage in addictive processes and disconnecting from ourselves so we don't have to feel our feelings. The intensity of Pisces lunar energy and the intensity of Virgo solar energy, when they combine, there is so much that comes through the mind, the mercurial mind of Virgo, and descending into the body, powerful psychic energy, powerful, clairvoyant consciousness of Pisces that belongs to us all. Comes through the mind, comes through the physical body and sensations and emotions. And it terrifies us often to consider ourselves as emotional beings, energetic beings with energies in motion. And if we give ourselves time to stop, to get to know ourselves, to get to know our body, to come to understand the sensations. What is this feeling? What is this fleeting emotion, energy in motion? What is this tension in my arms? What is this tension in my chest? How long have I been running, holding on for dear life, going, moving? Will I give myself the opportunity to slow down and look at myself, look myself straight in the eyes, and feel this tension that is holding underneath my chest and my rib cage, my beautiful heart, my beautiful guts, and this beautiful human being that I am, that I forgot. They cultured us to forget ourselves. They cultured us to be afraid of ourselves. They cultured us to not understand ourselves. They cultured us to not know how to respond to our physical body. But we get to teach ourselves now, and we get to teach each other. And what better opportunity than now, always now, to take care of myself and get to know myself through my physical body. For this beautiful vessel is the receiver for my mind, my emotion, and my spiritual intuitions. And I will bring myself home every single day. And I will touch myself to combat self-loathing. I will feel the tension around my eyes. Bring some awareness into the eyes. Look myself in the eyes. Pressing into the soft space. Pressing into the face and into the tensions. And will I nurture myself and hold myself and give myself the love that I've always longed for? Like a tiny baby inside of myself, longing for myself to hold myself and nurture myself, play with myself and feel myself, acknowledging the tension around the throat and the fear to say the truth and the fear to say the things that I've always longed to say. My fear of persecution, trauma. My throat is turned to stone over time. My body is turned to stone over time. And when we do self-massage and stretching practice, and sound healing and dancing practice and movement and conscious self-nurturing, our fluids transform the tissues. We bring fresh oxygen from the blood and lymphatic energies into the tissue. Your lymphatic system, your immune system, which is also governed by Pisces energy ball, is brought into action and is encouraged in action by your movement and your massage and your willingness to get to know your anatomy and physiology. What is my lymphatic system? What is immunity? What is this tension that's holding so deeply in my pelvis around my organs? How is the tension in my body cutting off natural flow of the blood and the lymph and the nerve and the chi of my life? How is the tension impeding my own self-connection? How is my self-loathing and self-hatred for the way that I think and feel about my body preventing me from healing? And who taught me how to hate myself? Who taught me how to disconnect from myself? And will I listen to the swelling and the stagnation and the bloating around the uterus and in the pelvis and around the reproductive organs? I touch my tailbone, moving energy around the tailbone, holding my tailbone, holding my belly, recognizing that I am divine by nature, and there is a breath that moves through this body that comes from a world beyond, pulling the tension as if I'm pulling a tail through my legs and squeezing that and feeling the energy trapped inside here. I will move the energy in many different ways. I will explore the energy of my body every single day. And this is the gift that Pisces offers us, the bridge into the other world through this body. Pisces is the end of the line. And we travel through the divine zodiac together, always, in all ways, every planet and every luminary passing through the zodiac spirit guides. And when the sun and the moon are in the sign of Pisces, and when the sun and the moon are doing their own dance, and when the sun and the moon are reflecting the light from the central seventh sun into your heart and soul, will you call the light in? Will you allow for the power of Virgo and Pisces to activate that divine polarity within you? Opening courage, holding the back of your throat and the front of your throat, and give yourself your voice back. Give yourself your courage back. Ask for Virgo and Pisces to enter into thee. You do not need to have Pisces or Virgo in your birth chart to access, anchor, and assimilate this power. Call the light in. Call the light in. I love you. I love you. I love you.